I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I worked construction with my dad from the time I was probably 10 years old until I was 17, almost 18. I went to the U.S. Navy. After I came out of the Navy, I went back and I went to college for a couple of years, and then I went into the skilled tradesman. I'm a union electrician. I've been there for 20 plus years. When I was finishing up my apprenticeship, that's how I ended up. In '96, I moved from Detroit to California, and I've been here ever since. We used to have a thing in Detroit called Devil's Night. And that was the night that people would literally just set houses on fire. In the abandoned buildings, people were selling drugs. They were raping people. They were murdering people in the abandoned buildings, so the community would get together and set houses on fire. Cities don't just jump on it, well, we're gonna tear this house down. So you would see a whole bunch of burnt up buildings and things of that nature. So when I came here, I didn't see any of that stuff. This is where people come to. You know, Detroit was becoming a place people were running from. This was Oakland. So I knew what it was when I got here. I knew about the Panthers. They had the most population of people that looked like me. You know, so I wanted to live somewhere like that. I've never been a person that wanted to live somewhere where nobody looked like me. I was 26, I was 26 at the time. It just was time. As a union electrician, they probably have 5 different locals here, which most places they just have 1. So I knew I could come here and I'd be able to make a decent wage to be able to have somewhere to live. I got married a couple of years after I moved here, and I bought a house over there near Highland Hospital. And then after that, when I got a divorce from that situation, I bought a house over here in East Oakland. I didn't have 2 incomes then. You know, I just had the 1 income, and construction-wise, it's feast or famine. I met people that have worked consistently for 10 years, and that was never my situation. So I was always in a problem where I was trying to figure a way to work with the banks or try to get my income situated. And then it would be like, when things went crazy, then I would find another job in like 6 months, and then I'd be able to work, and I'd be able to catch things back up to a certain level, and I'd be laid off again. So a lot of times, soon as I get everything situated, it was like, oh, okay, let's start all over again. So it was always up and down, up and down, up and down. I've always ran into the racism thing, which is a problem in the trades. In 2008 happened. Obama instituted the Keep Your Home California. So I was able to get into that. That went from 2009 to like 2018. I worked a lot in 2017, 2018, 2019. Keep Your Home California was like a grant program. So they gave you money. When I first started, I was delinquent maybe 25 grand. They just gave me the money and paid it to the company. I think 2011, I did bankruptcy. So I did that, and this helped me to catch everything up. And at that time, I got full custody of my kids as well. Then I got into another part of the program because I got injured. I had a nerve damage in my shoulder. And so I couldn't work for about 2.5 years until I was able to regenerate my nerve. And so you just put in for the program, and they would give you a certain amount of money. They would pay your bill every month. They would catch you up. It just worked out. It was a good situation. And it wasn't, they made it where you couldn't sell your house for a certain amount of time. My dad always taught me a lot of different things. When I have conversations with people, don't just listen to the front line. Always ask for the supervisor. Always pay attention to what people are doing. I just never gave up. Even now, I still don't give up. The partner that I had, she was just just taking money like crazy. I think she had a drug issue at the time. So I got behind in 2019. And then in 2020, we got into COVID. So during the COVID situation, I was able to get what they called a forbearance. So I got forbearance all the way until I actually met a guy here named Scott. And Scott got me in touch with something called HERA. They helped me to get my paperwork together to connect in another program. And in that program, I got like, this was like April of 22. I got like 74,000 from them. So they were able to catch me back up for like 3 years that I hadn't paid anything. And so once I finished that and got that situated, then I was still working construction, but my kid's mom passed in June. So, so that made it so that I had to find something else to do, because construction was only, they switched from 7 to like 6 in the morning, and I had to get them to school. So I was already in the process of trying to do something different. I had already been a life insurance guy. I hadn't got my license yet, but then I got that situated. And then I've been doing that ever since, because I need to take care of them. And I need some stability, because I had got laid off in June, even before that, when she was, she had passed. So I just need something different. I need something I can depend on. I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. And construction just wasn't that. Right now I'm in foreclosure. Me and my sons came home and all these posters was on the door. They just tape some stuff to your door and let you know when your for sale date is. So my for sale date would have been September the 21st. So I was dealing with HERA, but HERA really wasn't helping me with the modification paperwork. So I found somebody else, actually is in San Jose, that helped me with his team to get my modification paperwork proper, because they know what the laws and the rules are and how much you need to make a month and all that. And they got it situated so when they sent it to the mortgage company, they okayed another a workup program. So I have a workup program that will start in November. It'd be November, December, January, and then the stuff will be permanent. Well, my mortgage company decided that they would put the payments on the back end of the payments that I owed, and just continue on with the process. But I have to make payments for like, what is it called? Probationary period. So I got 3 months of probation, and once that's over, then it go into a permanent situation. And I just got to make my payments on a regular basis. Displacement avoidance is to keep people in their houses or where they live. Just like this place, better neighborhood, same neighbors. And displacement assistance is that, to try to help people to get something better than what they have.